Welcome to ECN. We deliver, you decide. Israeli airstrikes devastate Beirut, escalating conflict with Hezbollah.
Israeli airstrikes in Beirut caused massive explosions near the city's international airport, intensifying the ongoing military campaign against Hezbollah. The airport is adjacent to Dahieh, a known Hezbollah stronghold in Lebanon's capital. Early Friday, thick plumes of smoke could be seen over the city as the bombardment continued through the night. According to reports from US outlets citing Israeli officials, one of the main targets of the airstrike was Hashem Safieddine, a cousin of Hezbollah's former leader Hassan Nasrallah. Safieddine is considered a leading figure within Hezbollah and a likely successor to Nasrallah, who was reportedly killed in an Israeli strike last week. Lebanon's Ministry of Public Health reported that 37 people were killed and 151 others injured in ground and air attacks over the last 24 hours. The Lebanese army confirmed that 2 of its soldiers were killed in the south of the country as Israeli forces expanded their invasion, ordering evacuations of 20 additional towns and villages. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, have not issued a formal comment, but acknowledged killing Hezbollah fighters near the Israeli-Lebanese border. Hezbollah, in turn, claimed responsibility for attacks on Israeli troops on both sides of the border. The escalating violence marks the 3rd day of Israel's ground invasion, with clashes between Hezbollah fighters and Israeli troops intensifying. In one tragic incident, a Lebanese soldier was killed during a rescue operation coordinated with the Lebanese Red Cross in the village of Dahieh. Another soldier was killed when an Israeli strike hit a military post in the Bint Jbeil area. The fighting has displaced more than 1 million Lebanese citizens, with many fleeing from southern Lebanon to Beirut. The World Food Programme described the situation as horrific, with widespread destruction and a growing humanitarian crisis. Israel's military campaign has primarily targeted Hezbollah infrastructure, including intelligence headquarters, weapons storage facilities, and command posts. The IDF announced that it had struck 200 Hezbollah targets overnight, resulting in the deaths of around 15 Hezbollah fighters. Hezbollah, meanwhile, has continued to fire rockets deep into northern Israel, launching over 230 projectiles on Thursday alone. Most of the attacks were intercepted or fell in open areas without causing significant casualties. The conflict has plunged Lebanon into further turmoil as Israel seeks to eliminate Hezbollah's presence along its northern border. The violence is part of a broader regional conflict rooted in long-standing hostilities between Israel and Hezbollah, which wields significant political and military power in Lebanon. For the full story, visit ECN Euroconnect News on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe.